That song almost made me want to cry. It was very, very sweet. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Melody, and today I'm going to be reacting to the last 3 songs on BINI's F.L.A.M.E.S album, Katabi, Bikini, and Infinity. I think I said the first one right. If I didn't, please let me know. But I also have a new mic that I'm using, so if there's any weird sounds or if you can't hear me properly, I am so sorry. But let me know about that in the comments below too. So I said this is going to be a reaction with air quotes because I don't think that I can listen through the whole entire song and come out without having this video be completely demonetized. So what I'm going to do instead is I have a notebook here and I'm going to listen to the songs, and then I'm going to take notes while I'm listening. If I have anything to say while I'm listening to the song, I will pause and I'll kind of explain what I'm thinking in the moment, but otherwise it's not going to be really a reaction per se, because like I said, YouTube really doesn't like me just playing songs in full, and even when I do pause frequently throughout the song, even then still sometimes get copyrighted for like 5 seconds of music, and then the video gets demonetized, so it's just not worth it to me. So this is kind of my workaround. If that doesn't sound cool to you or like the kind of reaction that you want to watch, then you can just go ahead and leave. You don't have to leave a bunch of comments down below, because I know what I'm doing when I'm making my videos, and I have a reason as to why I do them a certain way. So if you don't like it, then you can just go watch somebody else's reaction video who was lucky enough to get away with playing songs in full or without pausing or whatever. Otherwise, let me grab my headphones. All right, so we are starting off with Katabi. Okay, before we get into Mika's part here, I want to point out, I love the key change there with Malloy's verse, and right before we go into Mika's part, that was great. Okay. Okay, thoughts on Katabi. I loved the acoustic guitar. I am really just digging this kind of more slow, easy listening vibe that they've had with this whole album. And again, the names as they are singing their parts appearing in the lyric video is just, it's so good, because that way I can keep track of who is singing. I don't know sometimes whose voice it is, so that's just really helpful for me personally. And I really loved Malloy and Colette's high notes in the bridge. Perfection. I also just really like how a lot of BINI's songs seem to be kind of a message of love, but for everybody. Like, it's not just specific to romantic relationships. They don't usually have a gender. Sometimes they do sing, you know, specifically to a boy or whatever, but most of the time they don't have a gender. Like, it could be applicable to anybody in any kind of relationship, whether it's a marriage, whatever gender everybody is, friendship, or whether it's just self-love. And I really love that about BINI's songs. Okay, next up is Bikini. This is just so fun so far, I just have to say. All right, that was more of a short song, but it was really fun. Like, I can see that being very popular on social media. I liked that I thought it was kind of more of a modern song for like the kind of 90s vibe that they were kind of going with a lot of the other songs on this album, but I still really like it. I loved the beat of it too. It's really fun. That kind of melody, I guess. It's just really fun to listen to, and I really love the self-love and body positivity message of it. I'm all about that too. I think it really goes well with Shagadi. I feel like, don't hate me for saying this, but I feel like if they had released Shagadi as a single with Bikini as the B-side for that, I feel like that would have fit better on a separate album from the rest of the songs, just because it's not really flowing with the vibe. But that's just what I have in my head. Like, I might listen to the album all the way through a few more times and kind of see how everything flows together, but just my personal opinion. But otherwise, it's a really fun song. Okay, and then last but not least, we have Infinity. Sa ating pagpapahinga, sinisigaw isa sa pagpapatag ng buhay. Ay sumisibol ang pangarap, ay malilimutan ang nakaraan. Kahit hindi naging matase, ako'y narilito sa iyong kape. Ang bawat araw ay nalaksan. Ikaw na ng ulo, isipan ay natulo. Nagkaroon ng pangarap ng magkakasama ng nabuo. Ilalaban hanggang dulo, pangako na subukin man ang panahon. Bago man, kahit pa ulit-ulit, kahit pa ulit-ulit, kahit pa ulit-ulit. Ikaw at ikaw na ang dahilan, paulit-ulit pabalikan. Paano ko sa ating nagkaroon, hindi matatakot, na babalik-balikan. Nalalabago na pinagdaanan, kung kapit na nakakaligas siya. Di na ikaw yung kapit, ikaw kahit hirap man basta lagi dyan sa iyong tabi. Ikaw na naulit, isipan may makulot. Karoon ng pangarap na magkakasamang nabuo. Ilalaban hanggang dulo, ang hapon na subukin man ang panahon. Bago man, kahit hindi maging madali, ako'y narilito sa iyong kape. Ang bawat araw ay nalalampasan. Kahit di ikaw madali, nananapil ako sandali. Walang hanggan, labas na sa ikaw man ang buwan. Hindi may makulot, karoon ng pangarap na magkakasamang nabuo. Ilalaban hanggang dulo, ang hapon na subukin man ang panahon. Bago man, that song almost made me want to cry. It was very sweet. The notes I took was like, I love the calm, melancholy vibe of it, and then you get into the last chorus, and it's like, hey. And so I really liked that vibe. I feel like it's definitely their, like, this song is for our fans song, but I could also see it being used as like a wedding dance song, or like just anything where you really want people to feel a lot of emotions. It's very much that kind of song. The backing vocals from Malloy and Joanna are just so good. I'm glad that they put that in there for who was singing, so that I could know who's doing the backing vocals. Like, that's one thing that I always wonder, because a lot of other songs, like, they don't tell you who's doing the backing vocals, and you don't have really any idea unless you are very familiar with the group. Like, for example, with Tomorrow by Together, like, it usually is Taehyun or Yeonjun, but like other groups, like, you wouldn't know until you see like the behind the scenes recording and stuff like that. So I really liked that they put that in there for the lyric videos. But yeah, I feel like just all together it's very much cohesive, like, except for, like, I don't know, I feel like Bikini is kind of the oddball. Like, it is a really good song. I feel like maybe it's kind of for their younger fans, like more teen, preteen audience than for me, but I still enjoyed it, like, for the fun kind of song that it is. And I just feel like all of them just really go very well together for this album. I might take back what I said. I feel like Shagadi really does kind of fit that 90s vibe. It's just very much like the opposite kind of 90s vibe from a lot of the rest of the songs. But let me know your guys' thoughts on the Flames album down below. Did you get to see BINI their concert live? If so, please let me know. I want to know how it was. I am way too far away and way too poor to be able to travel to the Philippines for a concert, unfortunately, but I hope it was good for all of you that got to attend. And if you're in America, how was your Thanksgiving? Let me know in the comments below too. I did not post the video last week because of the Thanksgiving holiday, and I was spending time with my family. So I hope that you guys are understanding of that. But there is lots more BINI content coming up for the rest of this month that I'm going to be reacting to. So if that's what you're into, which I hope you are if you're here on my channel, subscribe and click that like button down below. If you can hype this video, please do that as well. It really helps us small creators, and I hope that you stick around. Otherwise, as always, don't forget to drink some water, take your medicine, and eat something if you haven't done those 3 things yet. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!